halftime, and these YMA Eagles leading 30-23 over the Hamilton Raiders. That score is not indicative of what we were watching. It looked a lot closer than that. And in the beginning of this game, you would reverse that score as it was playing out. But right now, YMA is doing a phenomenal job to come back. Tell us what you saw.
First of all, it's been turnover after turnover after turnover. It's been extremely sloppy from both teams. The nerves, there's obvious nerves here. Yeah. They split during the regular season. Their composure level has not been what we've normally seen from both teams. Uncharacteristic from both teams. Physical game, aggressive. I thought Hamilton is more aggressive. However, aggression has to be controlled. You can't turn it over. You can't force shots against Mustafa and Gleason. You can't be attacking the basket when you're a smaller player and thinking you're going to get the ball over those two girls.
Well, that was one of the things where we're like, bad shots to the rim are almost like turnovers. And I felt, to your point, of the nervousness on both sides is there. They seem really tight around the rim, and that's a good indication of, like, I'm nervous. I'm missing the layup. I'm coming down the lane. They're really tight around the rim right now, and that's making a big difference.
Hamilton is out of control attacking the basket. All the girls are. Elie had a nice finish across the lane, going right. Yeah. Earlier in the half, she had a finish across the lane. But if you notice, diagonal, yes. You're not going to go straight line into Gleason and Mustafa. And Jaya's got to take, I don't know why she's not, but Jaya's not even looking to shoot the open jumper when she does have that opportunity. Jaya Leva's got to look at the basket and shoot the basketball from the perimeter when she has a clean look.
Especially if they want to come back for the second half. I mean, she's going to be a pivotal point for them to actually make this comeback. And, I mean, as a senior, this is her game, so win or go home.
I'll say this about Hamilton, and we're going to touch on YMA. Samaya Blackman has been fantastic around the basket. Number 22, the freshman from Hamilton. She's finished every time at the basket. She hasn't missed any easy ones. That's helped Hamilton stay within striking distance. Gabrielle Harper and Kiara Sorrell are really attacking the glass. They just can't travel with the basketball, after they get possession. And they're not going to dribble through two girls against YMA's press.
No.
Aliva's done it a couple of times. Harper, Sorrell. You got to pick it up, reverse it to the opposite side of the floor. Cassidy Williams made the opening three-pointer of the game. Cassidy Williams has not made another one. She's got to make open catch-and-shoot looks for Hamilton and get back in the game. For YMA, exploit the lack of size running the baseline, whether it's Harper, whether it's Sorrell, by pinning Mustafa on the block like we just saw at the end of the half.
Yeah,
she got a great position,
big play.
Great entry pass. And then let's make sure, if I'm YMA, and Coach Moise is saying this right now, what is the rush? Every time we're settled, we've gotten the right look, the clean look. Emily Darthy's hit three threes. Anissa Mustafa, the 8th grader, in rhythm, hits another three on the other side. Girls, stop turning it over. And 16 minutes from now, we're going to be Section 1 champs again.
I mean, they don't turn it over the way they did in the first half. This game is not. It's not a game right now.
No, it's not, and it's uncharacteristic of YMA to be this sloppy. Gleason has to stay on the floor. Gleason has been a real defensive interior presence. She's blocked shots. She's deflected shots. Toro's been good. Toro had Doherty open in the corner on the one she air-mailed over the top into the corner. Take your time. Hold on. Liliana, take your time. 2 dribbles less, you had her. don't take 2 dribbles more. I think if Liliana does that and calms down and just plays the way that she played here in the semifinal when we were so impressed, I think this game could end quickly.
So, Coach, you know Coach Hennep very well for the Hamilton Raiders. What is he saying to the girls in the locker room right now to give them a chance to win this game?
Breathe. Breathe. Take a breath.
It's not that easy, Coach. It's not that easy when we're out there playing on the court.
Take a breath.
Yeah.
Relax. You guys played this first half like you've never been in this building. And you guys are semi-regular tenants in this building. You occupy this building on a regular basis.
They do. They really
Relax, breathe, settle down. No more direct line passes, which has allowed Hamilton to get a lot of steals and deflections. Fake a pass to make a pass. Let's use the bounce pass. And let's not force passes that aren't there. Keep it simple, A to B, B to C. Don't go A to C or A to D and turn it over.
Yeah, that goes right to your point of breathing. They seem rushed, they seem frazzled, and that's where they're going from the A to C, not making that extra A to B pass and so forth.
Whenever YMA has not turned it over and gone side to side and then got either the pin action or the diagonal over the top for the 3, they've punished Hamilton for staying in the 1-3-1.
Well, listen, that's why we play the game. We got 16 minutes, 7-point deficit. Let's see what happens. Well, Coach, that was as we predicted. If Hamilton did not come out in that second half with those adjustments and really take it over, it wasn't going to be much of a game. And YMA outscored them in the second half 25-16. So in a rare occurrence, they beat them on both halves. And we have our championship YMA Eagles.
After the 8-1 punch in the face that Hamilton delivered in the first 2 minutes of the game, it was all YMA from that point on. YMA, much better job of taking care of the basketball in the second half. Played a cleaner game in the second half. Where is she? Anissa Mustafa, the 8th grader. Big 3, big bucket, 5-point spurt on her part. Grace Gleason.
Wait, hold on, Coach. I want to say this because in Section 1, in Westchester, right? Section 1, Westchester Rocket Putt and Duchess, you can have an 8th grader on the high school team.
Yes,
in
you
most
can.
parts of the country, you cannot. So we're talking about an 8th grader playing in the county center, championship weekend, championship Sunday. To play that well is phenomenally phenomenal.
Absolutely. She hits the 3 in the corner. She takes the drive and makes 5 quick ones. And kind of spurred, got them going. I thought Liliana Toro settled down at the point. She got herself under control, took care of the ball much better in the second half. YMA took better care of the ball in the second half.
Yeah, they did what you thought they would. For them to win, you said they got to settle in.
Absolutely.
Right? They did settle in, a lot less turnovers, a lot less rushing.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
And their length, YMA's length really bothered Hamilton. The 2-2-1 press bothered them. The extended 2-3 bothered Hamilton.
Yep.
Hamilton didn't really look to shoot it. Attacking the paint, with the exception of a couple of drives by Sorrell and Oliva in the second half, those paint drives to the basket were lessons in futility because they weren't getting the ball over Arela Mustafa and Grace Gleason. And it played into YMA's hands, and they came out with the win. Dr. Coach Eli Moyes, another great job. Got his team settled.
Yeah.
And then once they got settled, their length and their execution took over.
Well, listen, nobody wants to keep hearing me and Coach talk. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring on the players who played this game.
Absolutely.
MVP and all-tourney Emily Darthy, and
Emily
Arela
Darthy,
Mustafa.
MVP, Arela Mustafa, all tournament. Welcome, ladies. Of course, and congratulations.
And now on the show, we are joined by the Section 1 Class B champions and all-tournament MVP, Emily Darthy and Arela Mustafa.
Hi.
Doherty, we're good. Doherty, coach. Doherty, I got you, John Lim. We're good.
Always got me covered, Coach.
Always got you covered.
I appreciate it. Emily, I apologize.
Okay.
We are so happy to have you both here. Congratulations. Another. Does it get old? Does it get old?
I think this one feels better than last year.
Really? Em, what do you think?
To go back to back, it means so much more than just winning one. No one really expected us to be here, but we work hard every day for this.
Well, I can tell you pre-season, Coach Mr. Devaney, Kevin Devaney and I, and John Lim, we basically said we thought you were the odds-on favorite to win Class B. Day one, because of you two coming back and their core nucleus coming back.
And thank God, by the way, because we've been wrong a lot this weekend, and on some of these post-game shows, Coach and I have to apologize first. And now we're happy that we don't.
I'm glad I don't have to apologize in this scenario. Arsela, I'm going to start with you first, and then Emily, I want you to answer after she gets done. What does this mean to you first, individually, and then collectively to your group? And then Emily, I want you to follow up.
This means everything to me. It's my senior year. I wanted to end the year off with like a championship, as I'm sure everyone else does, but this just feels so good because we put in work every single day in the off season. We're all best friends. We all hang out. So to do it with this group, it means everything, and I couldn't be more happy.
Emily?
This means so much. The message all week was, don't let this be Arcela's last game, and I think everyone really took that to heart, and we were not losing, we were not making this Arcela's last game because we want to make a push to the state tournament.
Let's talk about the game itself, okay? 8-1 punch in the face early. You guys looked uncharacteristically not composed. You guys were not composed. A lot of turnovers, a lot of sloppy play in the first half. What did Coach Moyes say to you individually? What did he say to you collectively?
Well, we were just told, as you said, we did not come out our strongest, and he just told us that we need to dig deep and remember how hard we work. We need to remember the type of team we are, because normally we are the ones throwing that first punch, and just because we're not, that doesn't mean we can't come back from that, as we show today.
Emily?
I think he just told us to stay calm. We've been in this position before. We played Hamilton regular season. We started off losing 10-0, and we came back. We made a push, so we were comfortable being down. We were not panicking or anything.
So I want to go back to the end of the first half because I think you kind of righted the ship. I thought, Emily, I think you hit 3 threes in the first half. It seemed like the last two really got you guys back on track. And talk to us about what your mindset was. I thought people found you. Toro found you. I think Mustafa, I think Arsela, you found her on a kick out. Grace might have found you on the other one. Tell me about what your process is every time you catch the ball on the perimeter with a clean look.
Our coach gives me the green light. I'm confident in every shot I take. They found me, and if I'm open, I'm going to shoot it every time.
And you don't hesitate. You have great confidence, and they have great confidence in you.
Yes.
A couple of those were deep. They were on the NBA line. I don't know whether you know that or not. I mean, that was from downtown White Plains. That last one, the one that you hit in the first half. I want to talk about you. You, Arsela, on the baseline. You got that pin action, right? You got that post up. You started getting the post up on the smaller player on the baseline, whether it was Harper or Sorrell. Was that something that you guys saw on film where you felt like, or was that an adjustment made in the game to get you going offensively?
Well, we did scout them really well, and we weren't sure like who was going to be on who. And my coaches trust me to post up, and I trust my teammates to get me the ball, and vice versa. So it's just like in the huddles, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about what's open, what's not open, and we'll figure it out together. And I think that's what we did on that play.
You know, I'm very impressed, Arsela. I'm going to follow back up with you. I'm very impressed on the fact that you can face up and shoot the jump shot. I think it causes people a lot of problems with regard to how they have to guard you. You're able to put the ball on the floor, 2 dribbles, and attack the basket. You know, you're able to do that. Tell us about how Coach Moise's offensive creativity allows you the ability to play inside and out.
Well, we again, like how I said, like we work all year. Like, we worked on inside game, outside game, and Coach just wants all of us in the best spots all the time, as much as he can. So if some days I might not be able to go outside, but some days I'll be able to go inside and outside. So it just depends on the game. It depends on how people are playing me. So yeah.
Emily, tell me about. Listen. Liliana Toro was spectacular in the semifinal.
Yeah.
I thought she played probably some of the best basketball she's ever played in a YMA uniform. She forced some things early, but then she settled down and she got you guys settled. I thought she did a great job. Tell us about the value of having Liliana Toro as your backcourt mate.
Lily's great. She's really like calm and composed. She doesn't really like worry about anything, and she's really, like this year, she got into a role where it's a pass first point guard, and I think that really helped us out because we've done so much better like that.
And I'd be remiss to not talk about how influential Grace Gleason is.
Yeah, she's great.
I mean, Arsela, you know, to have her inside with you, and to take that pressure off, and then I don't think people realize how sneaky long she is. She blocked a lot of shots. She altered a lot of shots, and then she rebounds the ball. And then the 5 quick ones, like she can score, but she just plays the game. What's it like to have Grace as a teammate?
It's the best, and I think like a lot of teams might not focus so much on her, but they should, because we would not be like where we are right now without her. She does everything. She can go out and score the ball, but then she knows her role sometimes where she doesn't need to do that. She'll rebound, she'll pass, she does everything right. She's very skilled, and
Emily?
it's great to have her.
Sometimes Grace's points don't show up on the stat sheet, but she does everything else. Rebounds, steals. I think she leads our team in assists, rebounds, steals, everything. Like she does everything for us.
She's definitely a willing passer.
She's not sneaky tall anymore now.
No.
Now after tonight, they're gonna know who she is, and they're gonna come after her next season. She really played well tonight and gave you guys a good advantage.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how good Peters was to start, and then Thompson.
Yeah.
How about Thompson with 4 quick ones and off the glass and found the open spot, and she gave you solid minutes tonight defensively and rebounding. Talk about Jave and talk about Kier for a moment.
I think that people like how we were talking about Grace, but even Jave and Kier, they're like some of the most hardworking people I know. Every day in practice, they do everything right, and sometimes they might not be able to like come on the court constantly and do it like and get the opportunity. Sorry, but like tonight they did, and like they really showed what they can do.
And you know, I have to bring up that young lady. What's her name? Anissa Mustafa.
Yeah.
8th grader.
Yeah.
I believe she lives underneath the same roof that you live under. Is that am I accurate in that assessment?
Yeah.
How about her with 8 points tonight, and then the 5 quick ones that kind of it was over after she hit the 3 and the tough 2. Talk about. First of all, I want you to talk about your sister's contribution. Emily, now I want you to follow up.
I mean, she's great. Like, she's my best friend on and off the court. Like, we do everything together. And I know I've said this about like every single girl, but Anissa, she's so hardworking. So to see her get on the court and do what she needs to do, handle her business, like not even just as her older sister, but as like a captain, nothing makes me happier. Like I could be having a bad game, but as long as she has a good game, like I'm happy because like she does what she needs to do.
Emily, what's it like to have her come off the bench and be in the backcourt with you?
She has a green light too from Coach Moyes. She's so confident in her shots, and everyone else is confident in her. I think her 3s today were so momentum shifting, and it was in the perfect timing, and that's what we needed.
Absolutely.
Now you can tell the truth. Is she that strong because you've been beating her up for years out there outside on the court, right?
I'll say so.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sure it's smooth sailing all the time, and at the house.
It is good to have an older sister or brother who is the captain of the team, to get you ready for a game like today. All the times you guys play against each other as kids in the playground, like, she'll remember this forever, and she'll definitely, the way you credited her, best friends on the court, off the court. One thing that's been a common theme for every champion we interviewed, you're best friends off the court as you are on, and it shows.
Yeah, everybody,
It
you guys
shows.
are, you guys not just on the court. You guys are the same way off the court.
Yeah.
You just have such a tight bond. I want to say this before John presents you guys with a couple of gifts from us. We wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
Once once you get out of Section 1, we root for Section 1. We hope that you have a fantastic and deep run to in the state tournament. And we hope that you get to Troy, where anything could possibly happen. Get to the state Final Four, obviously one game at a time. But thank you for coming on the show, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck going forward.
Thank you. Thank
So
you
you
for
guys
having
gave
us.
us some great winning moments. These bracelets have captured all the winning moments of the entire weekend. Yours will be on there along with everybody else. And Emily, we have this locked-in sweatshirt for you, where all of your winning moments from tonight's game are right here on the patch. You simply tap it with your phone, and your entire game highlights will pop up on this sweatshirt. You guys did an amazing job tonight. Congratulations to the YMA girls. We are now about to interview
Dr. Eli Moyes.
I was going to say Coach Moise and correct you with Dr.
But
Eli.
I've also done the Dr./Coach Moyes thing as well.
Dr./Coach. We see him right there waiting.
Absolutely. Coach.
Coach.
So it's going to be
Coach.
Coach tonight. Absolutely.
Coming up next, Coach Eli Moyes. And now joining us on the show, the coach of the Section 1 Class B Championship girls, Coach
Moyes.
Not to be confused as Dr. Moyes.
No.
Coach Moyes on the
Coach
show.
Moyes.
Welcome to the show, Coach.
Glad to be here. It's our first time being on here, and I'm blessed and honored that you guys have me here. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course.
You've earned it.
You've earned it, absolutely. Coach, congratulations. This is the second one now in a row, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, Coach.
And it doesn't get old, does it, Eli?
No, it does not. No, it does. No, it does not. And I love this feeling.
8-1 punch in the face early, kind of frenetic and sloppy, very uncharacteristic of Yonkers Montessori girls basketball. I know that the first half was not normally what you see out of your kids. What do you feel was the problem, or what do you think was going on with regard to how they were playing?
So I was the problem. I was tense all yesterday, today. I was nervous. They fed off my energy. And I could not believe the start that we had. And my coaches around me are amazing because they help with adjustments, because I subscribe to the Doc Rivers school of let them figure it out. But they play so much basketball outside of here, and all of them started playing together since we were essentially 5 years old. So they're able to figure it out. But my coaches told me to call a timeout and settle them, and then they stopped feeding on my energy, and we just needed a bucket. Once we got the bucket, we loosened up and we're able to play our brand of basketball.
And let's talk about your assistants for a second. I want to point them out. Coach Marino, Coach McDermott, and then Arela Moyes, Coach Arela Moyes. How important are they in your process here?
They're extremely important because, look, we always say, be disciplined, execute, and do your job. And every one of them has an important job to do, and they do it very well. Between Layla, who's kind of like my emotional support, she gets the feel of the girls, right? And between Coach Marino, who gets the back end with our bigs, and Coach McDermott, who handles our point guards, and then I kind of handle the guards. So we all come together, and they're very important. And we game plan, we watch film together, and I lean on them. And without them, we're not able to do what we do.
So the first half was, like I said, very uncharacteristic of your team. A lot of sloppy play.
Yes.
I credit some of that, though, to Hamilton's activity defensively on their part. You have to give them credit.
Absolutely.
I thought that there were times that the passes weren't there, that you normally, guys, your kids normally are composed enough to make the correct pass. They were trying to force it, trying too hard. But now at halftime, you still have a lead at halftime because it changed in the second half. What was the message at halftime to your group?
The message at halftime was this. So Coach Hanep does a great job. He knew exactly in the first half what we were trying to do. We came out in a set they've never done before, and the message at halftime was, listen, girl, we want 16 minutes of intensity that they can't match, right? The reason we want that is because we know they're a very good basketball team. So we wanted that 16 minutes because at first it was 32 minutes because we know when we play our brand of basketball, of 32 minutes of intensity that they can't match, there's nobody, I think, that's able to compete with them because they do a very good job. So that was the message. Be disciplined, execute, and do your job. And lastly, 16 minutes of intensity that they can't match. And they came out and they did it.
They
But
listened to you, Coach. They listened to you because that second half, 25-16, you outscored them, and they came out with intensity. And as Coach Ward was saying during halftime, like, the girls looked poised. It wasn't just energy. They came out with energy and calmness, which is what you need to do to play good basketball.
And
Absolutely.
I want to go back. I thought Emily Darthy really saved you in the first half with the 3 big threes. I saw where you made the adjustment. I'm going to smile because, coaching adjustment. You saw something in that 1-3-1 being spread where at the end of the half, a couple of times, and the big bucket at the end of the half, which I thought was huge, that entry pass to Mustafa pinning the baseline defender.
Yep.
Was that something you saw and wanted to take advantage of right before the half on that possession?
So it's our set, and I can't take credit, and this is where the Doc Rivers School will figure it out. That's the girls. Because Arsela on that set, she's supposed to go to the corner. But you know what? We say don't be robotic. She saw it. She made the read, and I think it was Lily who made the pass.
Liliana Toro made the entry
she's
pass.
Another one. I said, just play basketball. So that's on them. They figured that out. They saw it, because one of the things we said on film, when a certain girl was in, the discipline of that 1-3-1 kind of like drops a little.
Changes.
So they recognized it, then they did it, and that's
they
the girl.
exploited it at the end of the half.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about Liliana Toro.
Yes.
Who played perhaps her best game that I've ever seen her play in a semifinal. She really struggled in the first half, let's be honest. But I think the second half, she was as good at controlling the ball, running your stuff, being the point guard that she really is. What did you say to Liliana at halftime?
So we as a staff, we said, so she feeds off my energy. So I kind of like have to step away from her. No, she don't. I kid you not. She feeds off of me. So I have to step away, and our coaches got in there and said, listen, you're a point guard. We trust you. Coach Eli trusts you. Relax.
Yeah.
Relax. And that's why my coaches are important, because I have to step back, and they got in because she feeds off of my energy, and I was anxious, nervous. So she was able to play her brand of basketball, and when she does that, that's the result.
It was a difference. It was night and day difference. It was more like the way she played in the semifinal,
Absolutely.
her second half.
And credit to number 3, Hamilton, and Coach Hanep. They did that in the first half,
Yeah.
and we had to calm them down. They did a great job.
J.O. Lever.
Yes, sir.
Yep,
Yes,
yep,
sir.
absolutely. I want to talk about your role players first, then your main players. First of all, Kira Peters, Javea Thompson. How good was Yeah, and I want to talk about, off the bench.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about Kira Peters, Javea Thompson first.
Yes.
How good were they today defensively? And then Thompson gives you 4 quick ones off the glass in an opportune time.
Absolutely.
Talk about Peters first, Thompson second.
Absolutely. So Kira Peters is one of those kids that's a coach's dream. She plays defense like no other. She hustles, she rebounds. And I promise you she can score. I promise you.
Because she scored the ball throughout the year.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
even last year too. Her thing is she is so unselfish that she wants to set everybody else up. And I'm a football guy too, so how we break it down, we go first defense. So she's our first, she starts when we go first
there's
defense.
no doubt about it.
Because her way she plays defense is lights out. So she's amazing. And Javea Thompson, she's another kid too. The way she plays offense, defense, she can guard positions 1 through 4 on the floor. And she had the second biggest assignment because her job was to, I kid you not, I'll show you the scouting report. She had to guard 3, 4, 13, and 22.
Wow.
The only one that she didn't have to was 5.
Right.
So when we were moving in Hotmer, JT, let's go. And then she's a lightning bug. She's another one who refuses to score. I'm like, JT, go score. Yeah, but there's other kids on the floor. Javea. But those are the types of kids those two are. And then Jody O'Donnell.
Jody O'Donnell, your long
Absolutely.
post player who had to come on for Grace Gleason, gave you quality minutes defensively, was an interior presence, rebounding the basketball. Talk about where she has a chance to be, not just next year, but right now, what she can do for you right now. And I think athletically, she's going to be a different player as a senior.
No, absolutely. So Jody O'Donnell so she's a point guard. She's our point guard. She happens to be close to 5'10".
Yes.
And she is another one. She comes to practice every day. She hustles. She does a great job in everything that we do. And we're able to put her in the first half of the season. She's our backup point guard. Then I'm like, Jody, look at the length of your arms. Look at your
Jeez almighty, she's so long.
You're going to learn the 4. And you're going to do both. And she said, okay, coach.
Yeah.
And she's another one. She comes to everything. She never misses. She hustles. So she has gotten this year, with the exception of this game where she played, I think, 4 minutes.
Right.
She has played significant minutes throughout the whole season. And that experience, the first time at Hamilton, she played close to 20 minutes. And we don't keep it close without her. So I love those girls because they do an excellent job. And I truly believe 1 through 8 or 1 through 9 in our roster could start in any day. It's a matter of who's having
I
a
agree.
good.
I think you do, and you've always done it by personnel. You've
Yes,
always
sir.
done starting by personnel. You have your core, but then how about that? What's that girl, that 8th grader? What's her name? What's her
Anissa
name?
Mustafa.
Anissa Mustafa, yes, coach. 5-point quick burst.
Absolutely.
Kind of that did them in. The three-pointer, the
Yes, sir.
attack to the basket. Had a big 3 in the first half when you needed one badly.
Absolutely.
Tell us about, she just seems unfazed by the moment.
No, absolutely. So she's another one, right? She comes from a great basketball family, right? Her older cousin, Alexa, who played at Ursuline 4 years in college.
I told you,
Absolutely.
I knew they were related.
Absolutely. Then you have her older sister, Arsela, who played 4 years for me. She's going to Manhattanville, and now her. So she's another one, right? And the first time at Hamilton, I take full responsibility when we went there. We didn't have our point guard. I said, Anissa, handle the ball. And it's not on her because she was in 8th grade. In that Hamilton environment, I think she did a great job in the moment, but she didn't score. So she took that personally. And then coming in today, I told myself, I'm not going to put her in that spot again to not succeed. And she came off the bench and like that. But that's what she's done all year. The first time at our place, when we played them, she had 19 points against them.
Wow.
I don't know that she's in 8th grade. I think you have to prove that she's in 8th grade because her poise out there was as if she was a senior.
Unbelievable.
She plays a lot of We're fortunate. You look at our roster, right? We got 15 kids, 14 of which play AAU basketball. And with whether Hoopers, Northeast,
Right.
they all play AAU basketball.
And your program is year-round.
All year round.
Absolutely.
We practice twice a week. The second, so we end whenever we end, like we always do. We start up, we give them, they ask me, Coach, can we get in the gym? No, I'm tired. Coach, can we get in? Fine. So we get back usually a week. We go twice a week from March all the way to November. Then we enter a summer league, and not a summer league, a fall league, because I tell them, take your summer, give me the fall. And they still in the gym. Like this week, we practiced from 2:30 to 4:15. They're getting extra shots up from 4:15 to 6:15. I'm like,
That's
girls, go
amazing.
home. I'm
That's
tired,
amazing.
go home.
I'm tired, go home. That's a lot. I'm tired, go home.
No,
Yeah.
literally, I got to kick them out the gym. Anissa, Arsela, Emily, all of them I got to kick out the gym. I kid you not.
Grace Gleason, what do you want to, I mean, I think she's the most underrated player from the outside looking in. I think people that know basketball, all of us here, she's invaluable,
Oh, absolutely.
indispensable to what you do. She blocks shots.
Yep.
She gets deflections. She gets steals.
Yes, sir.
She's skilled enough to shoot the three and knocked it down here.
Absolutely.
Then
Extra shots.
And then she can go into post and get it for you, up and under moves.
Absolutely.
Tell us about Grace Gleason's improvement trajectory and where you see her. I mean, how important she is for a state tournament run.
So Grace is very important. You talk about unsung heroes, right? She's another one I have to yell. Grace, go score. No, other people are open. Grace, go score. No, other people are open. And honestly, that's the type of kid that she does all the dirty work. Boxes out, dives, rebound.
Absolutely.
Last year, she led us in assists.
She's a great passer. I forgot to add that. What a great passer.
With that being said, she is invaluable at 6'3", an incredible wingspan, and mind you, she can handle the ball. That's the one area of her game that people don't
let her
see.
handle the ball in the open court. We watch it. I know you do.
With that being said, her trajectory, she could do whatever she wants to do. And we always say, Grace, you could score whenever you want. Coach, but other people are open. But that's the type of kid, and we're fortunate because without her, she changes shots, she plays deep. I'm very fortunate.
Hamilton really decided they were going to attack her in the lane, but they were out of control at times, and there was no chance of them getting a shot over Grace.
Right.
They're not getting a shot over Grace Gleason. Two more players. I saved the best for last, right?
Hold on, Coach. We keep talking about Grace Gleason being underrated. I think it's out of the bag now, buddy. You're not going to have that underrated advantage next year.
Not underrated.
Not tonight. So she
not all year long for people that have followed your team. Arela Mustafa, talk to.
So Arela Mustafa has been there since the beginning. 8th grade, she played JV, not JV modified because we didn't have varsity JV. So at the end of the season, she hung out with us because she was an APP. And then the second she hit the scene as a freshman, a 4-year starter, she played the post for us, 9th and 10th grade. Junior year came, we had Kaya Sutherland, 6 feet tall. So I said, Moose, I got to move you to the wing. Last year, she led us in points from the wing. This year, we don't have Sutherland. I go, Moose, I need you to go down low again. Coach, whatever you need. Okay. So she's been able to play an invaluable role. She can play the 4, she can play the 3.
You put her, you play her, you hybrid her. You play
Absolutely.
her 4-3, you let her face up, she shoots the 3.
Absolutely.
You'll let her catch it at the top and then drive
Correct.
it.
And because she's earned it. And she's a kid, right? I've never, and coaches say this a lot, but it's true for her. In 4 years, I've never had to question her work ethic. Every single drill is 100% speed. Even when she's hurt. Moose, you want to sit? Nope. 100%. In 4 years, never had to question her work ethic or toughness, and it's a blessing to have a kid like that.
Emily Darthy, sophomore, 2 more years, one of the better catch and shoot shooters, if not one of the top 3 in Section 1.
Absolutely.
Tell us about her impact on your team, what she means to you, and just the fact that she's able to score the ball the way she does gives you such a different dimension. Talk about that to our audience.
She changes the game. She's kind of, this year she took a lot of leadership and ownership because, again, they all work hard. But she also works hard too, and she's on another level of the work she puts on. She'll leave us and go to extra training. She'll get extra shots up, sometimes be in the gym for 5-6 hours. And for her to have the consistent season that she's been able to have truly shows the work and ethic that she puts in. And she's kind of like taking on that role, and she's embraced it. And whenever we need a bucket, that's who we've went to. We call her Mr. Outside. We go outside for Emmy, Mr. Outside, inside Miss Smooth. We go inside for her, and she's able to go both attack off a dribble. She works, and she means a lot to me and a lot to this team and a lot to the YMA community.
And my last question.
Yes, sir.
For you to do this in such a short period of time is astounding. You started this from the ground up.
Yep, 10 years ago.
Only people that understand starting from the ground up, really understand how hard it is. And you poured your blood, sweat, and tears and soul into this program. James Hoffman, your athletic director, has been very supportive of you as well. And for what you've done, you've brought a tremendous amount of pride to the city of Yonkers. I mean, what does that say about how much pride Yonkers has in this school and you and the community?
It says a lot because everybody from the superintendent, everybody, and our principal, another associate superintendent, the level of support we get is insane. And it means a lot because, and I'm going to tell this story, our principal knows it very well. He was our AP then. I remember my second year, we were 0-17. And I go in his office and I break down. I go, you guys give me everything. I'm sorry I can't bring you in. He said, Coach, I'm going to stop you right there. I ask you to build a team and have the girls have fun. And they're having fun. That's what you're focused on. And every year, whatever we needed, gym time, he got it for us. Gym space, buses, he's worked tirelessly. And it means so much. Because I remember the first 5 years, we won 20 games combined. We were
4 games a year.
We were 4-16 year 1, 1-19 year 2, 2-18 year 3, and then I think finally 6-14. And then COVID 5-7, and the rest is history. So there's a tremendous amount of pride. And at the end of the day, roll up your sleeves and go to work. That's it. 0-8, 20-0, 0-20. Roll up your sleeves and go to work. The girls deserve it.
I'm going to leave you with this, and I'm going to let John present you with something. You're going to do rapid fire, and we got something for you.
Okay.
We wish you nothing but the best, and your team nothing but the best in the playoffs in the Section 1.
Thank you so much.
We wish you a deep run. Hopefully get the chance to go to Troy. Congratulations.
Thank you so much,
and we appreciate you coming on. But we're gonna put you on the hot seat now.
Can't wait.
Right, Coach. Right. You put the girls in the hot seat, so now it's your turn.
Absolutely.
All right, a little rapid fire. You ready?
Yes.
One word to describe this team.
Comedians. I love them. I laugh. They're always joking. Comedians. I love them.
Who's your most vocal player on the team?
Which one? Arsela and Liliana, hands down. They're all up. Javea, they're always talking. Always talking.
What is the best thing about coaching this team?
They work so hard. They work so hard. No matter what. I could tell them show up at 4 o'clock on the moon and they'd show up. They work so hard.
I love it. I love it. Who's the player on your Who's the player your team looks to when the game gets tight?
3 people. Moose, Emmy, Lily. Those 3. And realistically, I want to say all of them, but I can't, but they all have their moments that we trust any one of them.
Tonight was a great win for you guys. What will this moment mean to you?
It means so much because it's just a validation of all the hard work and care that the community and trust that they put behind us. So it means so much. It's our first time ever going back-to-back, and it means so much.
Well, Coach, listen, unlike your gold ball last time, these stickers have all the highlights of your game.
Thank you.
You put that right on the trophy. You can tap it with your phone, and all the highlights will come together.
Thank you.
And all the highlights from the entire weekend, a lot that you created for us, are all sitting on this bracelet.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
We really wish you the best. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having us. I'm blessed and honored.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
That was Coach
Moyes
from the champions YMA Eagles, back-to-back here at the County Center. One more game left. Championship weekend. We can't wait to see you back at halftime.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.